Hi, my name is jELeeoo. This is my second channel, and this is Deep Rock Galactic Season 6. It's finally here. Welcome back to the weekly deep dive with jELeeoo. This week is January 29th to February 4th. And this deep dive, we're going to be in Season 6 finally. Here I am looking at all the changes made to the space rig, and we are in the Azure Weld, which is my second favorite biome in the game.
There's some leaf-loving bullshit right here.
That's a funny quote. Anyways, the drink is absolutely not worth it, and let's just get into my build.
For my armor, I am going 3-1-1-2. I am going with the neurotoxin grenade. For my drills, I'm going 2-1-1-1. For my satchel charge, I'm going 2-1-1-3. Got the charge attack as always. For my secondary, I'm using the EPC, the experimental plasma charger, with the build 1-2-3-2-1 with the overcharger overclock. And for my primary, I'm using the CRISPR flamethrower with the 2-3-2-3-2 build with a sticky fuel overclock. And as you can see, I'm a cowboy driller. I'm a mean cowboy driller. My voice cracked. And my perks are Resupplier, Thorns, Deep Pockets, Iron Roll, and Dash.
Let go. Anyways, yeah, I'm very excited because Season 6 came out literally today, and I've been enjoying it a lot so far. I'm going to talk more of my thoughts on it in a later stage, but the first stage I have a very different topic in mind. Anyways, this deep dive is taking place in Azure Weld, which is very pretty biome. It's the fan favorite. It's my second favorite. I'll tell you what my first favorite is when we eventually get there. And as you can see, we got a special surprise waiting for us. Bosco has the new DLC. It looks really cool. And our objective this time is the new objective, heavy extraction. In heavy extraction, we find these massive things called like resin something, and we dig it up out of the ground and attach rockets to it to make it lift up into the sky, and it looks really cool. And then I see the
Okay, if you say so.
I mean, if you say so. I see that the black box is here, so we're just gonna get to work on the black box objective straight away. Anyways, hope you're all doing wonderful. It's been a very weird day because I've mostly just been playing games and then editing. Good God, I've been editing. And now I'm just chilling here at 3 a.m. playing more Deep Rock. I gotta wake up early because my friend's coming over tomorrow because we're gonna go watch Iron Lung together. Anyways, the topic for this mission is Power Rangers, specifically Power Rangers toys. Now, growing up as a kid, you know, I didn't really get SpongeBob. I didn't get, you know, Amazing World of Gumball or Adventure Time. I kind of liked regular show, but like I appreciate it much more now that I'm like, you know, in my 20s. But back then, I was all about Power Rangers, and it's simply because those morphers, the fact that they had these cool little devices on their wrist, were so fucking cool, and they transformed them into these cool suits with these really cool helmets. It was even more cool, and the fact that it's like, you know, a slim spandex suit that doesn't look absolutely stupid, like with a big ass helmet on it. Like the helmet's actually appropriately sized. It doesn't look too big, because like that's something you would worry about with a big ass helmet and like a spandex suit. Anyways, so of course, with Power Rangers and Super Sentai, you know, the original thing. I'm not gonna bother explaining the lore. By the way, on the terrain scanner, you can see the huge thing we're meant to dig up, and I'm just trying to get there with my drills. There's many toys made. I'm actually just going to stop talking so I can talk about this. When you get near it, you see excavation process. This is just how much you have to start digging it up to make that percentage go up, and when it reaches 100, it'll auto mine the rest of it. And then once you do it, it'll give you little holograms telling you where to attach the things. Here I am also with my flamethrower with sticky fuel, which is like I don't fuck with the flamethrower that much. I just know that this overclock is really good, and I just happen to have it. So yeah. Anyways, I take out all these 4 rockets and I tell Bosco to come bring it to me. And I catch them. And then you attach them and you hold E to secure them.
Ow, ow.
That really hurt. And basically you do that 4 times 4 because there's 4 heavy things to lift up. So 16 attaching all the rockets. But yeah. And also this secondary I have the EPC, whatever it's called. ECP. It's pretty good, but honestly, I like the Sabata more. It just feels better, especially when you have the embedded detonators overclock. And also, the microwave cooker is just really cool conceptually, and it's also great with like the cryo cannon or the flamethrower. So I'm just kind of using this just because I can, and also I just happen to have a really good overclock for it.
Oh, he can. Very interesting.
And here I am just testing what Bosco can do in this mission. Anyways, check this out. Peep this.
God, that's just so fucking cool.
It is so cool. Anyways, so yeah, that's my build. This is the mission. But going back to Power Rangers, so with every Power Rangers thing, you know, they have the Morphers, they have, you know, their suits, and they have the Megazord, the iconic robot animals that can all come together to be one giant one. There you get jump scared by a cave leech because it is cave leech cluster. Anyways, and with the Power Rangers toys, they were so fucking cool to have as a kid. I had a good amount. I'm not gonna like name every single one, but the notable ones were the Morpher for Operation Overdrive, the Morpher for the Quantum Morpher for Time Force, the Mystical Force Morpher, and we also had the Zeo Megazord, and then and that was all my brother's stuff that I just kind of got to play with. Myself personally, I had all the Samurai and Megaforce stuff because that was like when I was a kid, and that was kind of cool. But the Super Megaforce Morpher was really fucking cool. Here I found the second one. Also, when you dig it up, it automatically just calls down a drop pod for you that'll randomly spawn near it. And of course, just like a deep scan, it tends to spawn in a really stupid place. So, you know, I had a good collection of toys, not only from my brother, but like I cared one myself. And then, but you know, unfortunately, I didn't have like the actual like really cool ones that I really wanted.
You said it, man.
I wanted specific. The big one that I wanted was the Astromorpher from In Space, the Astromorpher from In Space, and like the Megazord from Samurai, the Japanese version, because I had the American version and it fucking sucks. The Japanese version, they can actually fold into like origami shapes. Here comes a little sore when I was just struggling to throw something up. Anyways, something cool about the sticky fuel overclock is that, you know, your fuel is sticky. It sticks to the floor longer, causing, you know, enemies to slow down and also burn. So, you know, very useful. I also really like how my flamethrower looks with the decal I gave it. Here I am testing something. I'm quickly gonna grab the rocket, then I'm gonna attach it. And then here I am making a swift escape. I'll test it in a second, I guess. I'm misremembering already. But the Astromorpher and the Samurai Megazord, and also anything RPM, because RPM was my favorite, and it still is. RPM is like pretty good for a kid's show, like really good for a kid's show. Anyways, here I am pinging the thing to see if he'll build all of them in sequence. Only to learn that yes, he does.
Yes, yes, he does all of them. Yes.
Do the mission for me, Bosco. Do the mission for me. Oh, peep this.
Are you kidding me?
So I drilled under the thing and it crushed me.
You gotta be shitting. Okay, cool.
That's awesome. So yeah, I wanted the cool toys and I never got them. And then a tragedy struck, and my brother sold all of his Power Rangers toys so that he may get fucking a Nintendo DS. He sold them all so he could get a DS. And I still haven't forgiven him. Alright, the DS is cool and all, but like, you know, he got a DSi not that long after. Just saying. You know, we still have that DS that he sold, and you know, I'm glad that it doesn't work. Like, the bottom screen is cracked, the stylus flickers all over the place. I mean, the top screen's flat, broken, and the fucking touchscreen's all over the place. It has trouble reading GBA games. Fuck that fucking DS. I hate it. It was a red DS Lite, I remember. And you know, fucking 3DS is better. Honestly, DS games are kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie. Like, The World Ends With You. And like, honestly, name me one other good DS game. New Soup? Sure, whatever. Cool. Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks? Doubt it. You know, I'm just still mad at him because I still want those Power Rangers toys. And frankly, Cave Leech fucking scares me. I've since then decided my goal in life, if I ever win the lottery, or just somehow get like fuck you stupid money, you know, like just absurd money that I would have no idea what to do with, you know, I'll give it away to charity.
I just love spawning in inconvenient places.
Did you spawn in inconvenient places? No, fuck giving it to charity. I'm buying every single Power Ranger toys for a collection of my own that I'm gonna wear and run around with like a jackass. Okay, that's my goal in life. Every single Megazord and every single Morpher for Power Rangers. I don't care about Super Sentai. You know, that one with the trains, that looks kind of interesting. I might get that one, but like, it would just be the Power Rangers. I would get literally all of them. I know they recently... Oh, this is a really cool thing about this biome. As you can see, this biome is very foliage dense and very like vibrant colors in dark areas. And then there's these cave angels, which are all those things, which are docile creatures. These docile creatures are, you know, they're very cool. You can ride them by just pressing E on them, and you can actually like fly them a decent amount of places. They're slow, but it's fun. Anyways, here I am trying to just stumble my way to the last thing. But yeah, one of every Morpher, one of every Megazord, and that's my goal. And the Mighty Morphin one, you know, I don't really care for the Megazord, but Morpher looks so fucking cool. It's also very unique because unlike the rest, it's not one that you wear on your wrist, and it's not like a phone, because that's like what most of them fall into, one that you wear on your wrist or a phone. But the Mighty Morphin one, it's something you wear around your belt, and you take it, and they take it out and they wear it on, and they like have it on their fist and do the thing with their hands, and they go, oh, it's Morphin. It's fucking aura. That's an aura farm, you know. And then so like this. Think about this. This is like something that's always in the back of my head. I want Power Rangers toys. All right, sue me. But then, like recently, I was at Walmart because I need to get stuff, and I was I had time to kill because I was with my dad, and he needed to go look at boring stuff before we left, and I was like, okay, this is next to the toy aisle. I'm just gonna like look at the Lego sets because who doesn't like Legos? And then I scroll down the other toy aisle.
I heard it. I heard the hissing.
I did hear the hissing. I go down this toy aisle, and what do my eyes behold? But if not a Power Rangers toy, the Mighty Morphin, Morpher, and Megazord. And my guttural instinct reaction was excitement. It was pure bliss. But then tragedy struck when I learned that it was a re-release line, but it was so fucking shitty quality. I think it's called like the Lightning Collection. Let me look it up. New Mighty Morphins Power Rangers Morpher release. Sorry for here another swarm happens like right when I'm just trying to finish this up, and it's kind of pissing me off how many swarms are happening. But as you can see, this flamethrower, driller in general, driller's weapons in general, really good with AoE. I always forget what it's called. The plasma pistol has this very unique thing where like it has an overheat and whatever, but it has a charge shot, and if the charge shot is very big and it can pass through enemies. And there's like a tech that I can never do, where if you like shoot a charge shot because it travels slowly, it goes through. What am I thinking of? It go. What? Why did I just blank out? It goes through enemies, but if you shoot the charge shot, it like causes a huge explosion that can mine terrain. I don't know why I struggled so long to like say that. That's on me. Probably because I'm looking at new Power Rangers toys, and Molly's being a stupid idiot who I do not like. It's annoying. Oh, okay, it's called Reignition. The Reignition line of Mighty Morphin's Power Rangers toys. Look them up compared to like the original toys. Fucking terrible. Looks like the shittiest, cheapest plastic in the world. Like the original Mighty Morphin Morpher toy. Here I am just drilling to this resupply I called previously so I can just get more ammo again. And then if I remember correctly. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I hear a bulk. Like the original Mighty Morphin's Power Rangers toy, Morpher. Like it's like, yeah, it's plastic, but they at least gives off the illusion of looking like a shiny, cool, like die-cast metal. It's made of die-cast, but like it looks metal, like shiny, reflective. But this one is just like a flat, like not even the correct shade of gray. It looks like a McDonald's toy, but it's not. It's like $20 at Walmart. It's $20 at Walmart. In the Megazord. Honestly, the Megazord looks fine. It's like it looks like a little short for a Megazord, but like whatever. But like still, like fucking hell, man. Pissing me off. Anyways, 30 minutes on the first mission. These are long-ass sequences. It was a long-ass sequence. Anyways, that is mission 1. That's the new stage. I like it a lot. But, moving on to the next mission. We got 4 eggs and again a black box, which is kind of weird, but whatever. And this loaded up so quickly. Anyways, yeah, I'm looking for Power Rangers toys. Moving on to this mission, and this, I'm just going to get into topic real quick. Okay, first of all, that septic spreader immediately on spawn. Let that be known. let it be known that this was foreshadowing for the entire fucking mission. I see an egg right here. Drill to it. Get it. Bada boom, bada bitch. Anyways, topic for this mission. I'm just gonna get straight in. I'm just gonna be real with you. Satisfactory is ruining my life. Like, genuinely. I talked about it recently in a deep dive. It's taking over my life. I have genuinely, like, been procrastinating on editing the Xenoblade video because I just want to play Satisfactory. I've lost... My sleep schedule is fucked because I just want to play Satisfactory into the late hours in the morning. My friends are playing games, and I'm like, you know, I'd rather play with you. I see that this game is multiplayer, and I have it. I'd just rather play Satisfactory. This Autism Factory builder has taken over my life. There's another septic spreader right there. There I just call a resupply down right by the black box for when I'm eventually going to do that. Oh, hell no. And then I see 2 septic spreaders. And I'm taking a lot of damage, and oh my god. And then I realize that there's more than 2. There's 3. And then here comes a 4th. And then, oh, do my eyes deceive me. Is that a 5th?
That's a war crime.
It is a war crime. And then, to make it even worse...
Oh, bro!
Bro,
Okay,
fucking... He fucking reached for me. Fucking fuck that guy. Alright, immediately kill that cave leech, and then I go on a fucking hobo murder rampage. Fuck this. Fuck septic spiders. I hate them with a passion, especially when you have a black box objective. Anyways, at least the last egg is, like, right here. So yeah, Satisfactory, ruining my life. I just, like, even now, sometimes when I've had a dream about it, I'm being dead serious, and like when I'm going to bed and I close my eyes, I think of ways to optimize my fucking factory. Right now, I'm unlocking trains. I'm working on. I made a huge oil plant to generate a lot of power and rubber and rifle ammo. Like, oh my god. By the way, I now have a setup that basically just gives me infinite rifle ammo from my cloud storage. Not to brag. And then like I learned of the trick where you have a smart splitter to put any overflow into the awesome sink so that you can keep generating shit constantly for money. Like, holy shit. I want to optimize my fucking factory.
So much.
I really do hate them so much. The second I see a septic spreader, like, it's now on site in this mission, that's how pissed off I've gotten at them. Like, I recorded this a little late, so like I'm trying not to shout, but like if I could, I would scream to the top of my lungs in this mission if like I was home alone and if it was the middle of the day. Because seriously, fuck the septic spreaders. God damn, I'm now pissed at the septic spreaders, and pissed at the fact that, again, I'm still thinking, like, even now I am thinking about Satisfactory. I'm probably gonna play it as this video exports. Like, I'm not even lying. So, yeah, my life is being ruined by Satisfactory. And my eternal quest to improve it. I just hiccuped. Oh god.
Fuck this stage.
Anyways, I immediately deposit into the mule, into the mule, and just immediately get out of here, because again, fuck this stage. And then I hear a septic spreader, I'm like, okay, no thank you, and I see this nitro then, I'm like, oh fuck, I might as well fill up on nitro. So as I'm mining.
You have no friends.
I'm mining, and I'm getting harassed by this fucking stupid-ass septic spreader, who I hate with all my heart. As I'm collecting more. What do my eyes behold? But if not, another nitro vein. So you know what, I'm like, fuck it, I don't even want to leave this mission with 10% ammo. So I decide to resupply, and I take a little bit of damage, because this fucking septic spreader comes back to harass me. And then I get full of nitro, and then I make a break for the drop pod. I hate septic spreaders so much. They might be my new least favorite enemy in the game. So, honestly, yeah, no, they're my least favorite enemy in the game. I prefer 100 cave leeches that I cannot see over 10 septic spreaders that I can.
Get up.
Fuck the septic spreaders, and also fuck Satisfactory, but also I love Satisfactory.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, indeed. Plus Creek Catalyst, if I remember, is actually a pretty decent one. You shoot your engineer platforms with the shard diffractor and it causes them to, like, explode. Which sounds kind of cool, but, like, I think you'd have to cluster them for them and have any, like, real AoE. Anyways, last mission is point extraction and mining, which, you know the
Just a
fucking...
single fucking subject where I'm going with it.
Well said, me. This cave generation is so weird for this one. Anyways, I wait for the thing to go down, and then I deposit, and guess what? I have so much nitro that I just immediately... Oh, except I see a sect expire, so I do discriminatory, tweaking. And I also get this nitro right here. So anyways, but now that I have enough nitro, I just decide, you know what, fuck it. Instant resupply calling. Because, you know, this is the last stage, and, you know, this is a centralized point. And then I see Bosco shooting a Holy Hoarder against my consent, and it's disappearing, so I have to chase it. Yeah, it sucks. Anyways, topic of this video, of this mission, Season 6. Season 6 is out, I want to give my thoughts on it. I honestly, there a bunch of things happened. I played it for a good, like, 5 hours with Venforia. Shoutouts to Venforia, he might be watching this. If you're watching, Ven, leave a comment saying something funny. Anyways, played with Venforia for like 5 hours, and then had to hop off, and then hopped on and did this, and now I'm playing, and now I also watched a bunch of videos talking about it, because some people, like with Rogue Core, got early access to the season. More people than the people who got early access to Rogue Core. Oh, look at that. I forgot this has parasites as well, my bad. And I want to give my thoughts on it. So Season 6 is certainly nowhere near as good as Season 5, but that is completely unfair, because Season 5 added so much shit. Like, so much shit. Okay, Season 5 added, like, not only did it add a new mission type, it added the ability to go back to other seasons, it added a bunch of quality of life improvements, 12 new overclocks, bunch more cave generation, so on and so forth. Season 6 is pretty simple. It added the new season event, the new mission type, and then lastly, this is the big one, a new biome. And I'll start with the new biome, because it is 100% the best part of this deep dive, of this season. I'm really mixing my words. The new season is called, the new area is called Ossuary Depths. And Ossuary is like a bone graveyard, by the way. And it is so fucking cool. Again, it is just like the most cave to ever have caved. But it has such unique generation compared to the rest of the things, and like despite having like a brown and white color palette, it's such a unique brown and it's such a unique white that come together. #end racism. That like compared to like what the rest of the game has to offer. Apparently, if you ping the bones in multiplayer, you say like your dwarf says like funny things about the bones too. So, and then like the biome also has unique enemies that they're not like. I mean, they're nothing special, but like they're not terrible. There's basically a replacement for cave leeches, and then there's these little flying guys called scrabs, and like they're honestly not that bad. They just show up a lot. And then there's like a new mutator to like have them spawn in different biomes. And like I like it a lot, because apparently the last time this game got a biome was in 2021. I thought this game was going to have 10 biomes forever. I started playing this game by the time the last biome was released. I started playing near the end of Season 3. And, you know, fucking, this new biome just looks so fucking cool. As for the new mission type, I like it a lot. My big thing that I really like about it is that there is no battle or boss or like defense stage. So, you know, with the combat heavy missions, it's really like, it's easy to get fatigued when you have to do them a lot. You know, cough, industrial sabotage. You know, elims are kind of fun because like it's a different boss, and also the cave generation is way more unique than industrial sabotage at the very least. But like then there's the drill dozer, which is also combat heavy, which like it's fucking hard on Has 5, by the way. I think that's the hardest mission type honestly now that I've done it on Has 5. And then there's fucking. And then there's the new season event. The new season event, I think this is the best part, it is not combat-oriented. I think that Deep Rock season events have just been escalated into fighting an angry rock. You know? The first season event, you fight the Prospector. Second, there's the Nemesis, and then there's the Data Center thing. And then we have the Lithophage rock-breaking sequence, the defense stage. And then there's Herald in Season 4, the worst fucking boss in this game. And by the way, Season 4 is easily the worst season of this game. And then there's the core stone in season 5, which is like a tease to rogue core and shit. But then now we have this event. There's a little guy running around who's very shiny. You shoot him, he runs away, leaving a breadcrumb trail. You follow to him, and he goes into his little burrow, and then you dig into his burrow, and you walk in, and you just mine shiny crystals out of it. You feel like a fucking archaeologist. It's a very archaeology theme, and it looks really cool. And like, yeah, and like, it's not just going into there and collecting it. Like, there's scarabs will show up to put up a little bit of a fight as well. Like when you're in there, and it's so refreshing. And it's not bad. It's pretty okay. And most importantly, it's not a fucking hassle. It doesn't take forever. And it's not gonna fuck you on Has 5 if you accidentally stumble across Hairhold. That's what makes it so good. So overall, not as good as season 5, but certainly better than I'd say seasons 3 and 4. I haven't experienced season 2 all that much, but I also like it more than season 1. I think it's the second best season so far. And anyways, that was a pretty clean extraction mission. And that's the fucking deep dive. So yeah. Thank you all very, very much for watching. If you have any build suggestions, leave them in the comments. Link me to a carl.gg post if you want to, even. If you have any conversation topics you want me to talk about, pontificate about, leave a comment. I'll probably talk about them. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Probably, hopefully, maybe.